Across the globe, there are stories that transcend the boundaries of reality, challenging our understanding of the unknown. Deep within the dense forests of the Pine Barrens in New Jersey, a legend has lingered for centuries, the enigmatic Jersey Devil. For some, it is nothing more than a myth, while for others, it represents an unsolved enigma waiting to be unraveled. Described as a terrifying figure with bat-like wings, glowing eyes, and a piercing scream that echoes through the night, the Jersey Devil has fueled both fear and fascination among locals and visitors. But what do we truly know about this mysterious entity? Is it merely a product of imagination, or is there something real behind the tales? In this video we'll delve into the legend of the Jersey Devil, exploring its historical origins, notable sightings, and the scientific explanations that may shed light on its mystery. Our journey will take us from 18th century folklore to modern theories that attempt to decode this enduring puzzle. Get ready to discover how cryptozoology, the study of creatures unrecognized by mainstream science, bridges the gap between science and folklore to illuminate the unknown. By the end of this journey, you might find yourself questioning the boundaries between reality and imagination. Now, with the legend introduced and curiosity ignited, let's embark on the journey to uncover the roots of this fascinating story. To understand the roots of the Jersey Devil myth, we must travel back to the 18th century when the Pine Barrens were vast, isolated, and considered inhospitable. It was in this desolate landscape that a particular family, the Leeds, found themselves at the center of one of North America's most enduring legends. The tale begins with Deborah Leeds, who is said to have given birth to 13 children. Legend has it that, upon learning she was pregnant once again, she cursed the child in a moment of despair, exclaiming that it would be a devil. According to the story, the curse came true when the baby was born seemingly normal but quickly transformed into a monstrous creature with leathery wings, sharp claws, and a forked tail. The creature reportedly let out a terrifying scream before fleeing through the chimney into the darkness of the forest. While this story has been passed down through generations, historians suggest that the legend may have been fueled by religious conflicts. The Leeds family was associated with Daniel Leeds' almanac, which faced severe criticism from local Quakers. Branded a friend of the devil for his controversial ideas, Daniel's reputation contributed to rumors that painted the Leeds as cursed figures. Moreover, the Pine Barrens' eerie landscape with its dense vegetation and remote atmosphere added to the mystique. The region was often avoided and considered haunted or inhabited by supernatural beings, providing fertile ground for the Jersey Devil legend to take root. By the 19th century, the myth gained traction through the media. Local newspapers published sensationalized stories of sightings and exaggerated accounts from residents, turning the Jersey Devil into a regional sensation. This historical backdrop shows how the creature's origins are deeply entwined with social tensions and real events. With the historical foundation laid, we'll now explore the accounts that cemented the Jersey Devil's reputation as an enigmatic entity. Over the centuries, the Jersey Devil evolved from a campfire tale into a widely discussed phenomenon, thanks to numerous reported sightings. These accounts, spanning from the 19th century to the present, have played a crucial role in sustaining the legend's popularity and mystery. One of the most significant periods in the Jersey Devil's history occurred in January 1909, when a wave of sightings swept through the region. For a week, hundreds of people in New Jersey and Philadelphia reported encounters with a creature matching the legend's description: leathery wings, glowing eyes, and a piercing scream. Panic spread so widely that schools closed, and workers avoided venturing out at night. Local newspapers ran sensational headlines detailing terrifying encounters with the creature. Among the most notable accounts from this time is that of a police officer who claimed to have shot at the Jersey Devil without causing visible harm. Another report came from a group of firefighters who allegedly tried to chase the creature away, only to be met with its deafening scream as it took flight. Rumors of unidentifiable footprints in the snow further fueled the collective hysteria. In the decades since, sightings have become less frequent but never ceased entirely. Modern reports often describe the creature flying over remote areas or emitting strange sounds in the forest. Some encounters have been captured in videos and photographs, though the evidence's quality often leaves room for skepticism. Skeptics propose that many sightings can be attributed to misidentifications. Large birds such as sandhill cranes may be mistaken for the Jersey Devil due to their imposing size. Others suggest that natural phenomena, like shadows or wind-induced noises, stir people's imaginations in an already eerie setting. For believers, these accounts serve as irrefutable proof that the Jersey Devil is more than just a legend. They point to the consistency in descriptions and argue that something, be it natural or supernatural, is indeed lurking in the Pine Barrens. This rich collection of stories, both old and new, brings us to the next question. How does science approach such an intriguing myth? In the following chapter, we'll explore scientific and natural explanations for the Jersey Devil mystery. Although the Jersey Devil is often associated with the supernatural, several scientific and natural theories have been proposed to explain the phenomenon. These hypotheses aim to demystify the myth, offering a logical and evidence-based perspective. One of the most popular explanations suggests that sightings could be the result of misidentifications of known animals. Species like the crowned crane or the great horned owl might easily be mistaken for the Jersey Devil, especially under low light conditions. Their large wings, imposing silhouettes, and unusual sounds contribute to the illusion. Moreover, Pine Barrens is home to various species that are rarely seen, which increases the likelihood of confusion. Another theory considers the role of visual and auditory illusions. The dense forests of Pine Barrens create an environment where shadows and sounds can be misinterpreted. For example, the sound of wind passing through the trees might be confused with screams, while indistinct shapes seen from a distance could appear as threatening figures. Studies show that, in situations of low visibility or high tension, the human brain tends to fill in gaps with information that aligns with pre-existing fears or expectations. There is also the hypothesis that some reports may be pure fabrication or exaggeration. During the peak of sightings in 1909, for example, many sensationalist newspapers exploited the hysteria to boost sales. Reports of footprints in the snow or attacks were, in several cases, attributed to elaborate pranks or manipulation of facts. Even more intriguing is the idea that the myth could be based on real encounters with an unknown or rare species. Cryptozoology, the field that studies creatures unrecognized by official science, considers it possible that the Jersey Devil could be an extinct species or an animal that remains hidden. Though unlikely, this possibility keeps interest in Pine Barrens alive as a place of natural mysteries. These explanations, although varied, have a common point. They demonstrate that behind every legend, there exists a confluence of natural, cultural, and psychological elements. In the next chapter, we will explore how human psychology and social dynamics play a crucial role in perpetuating stories like that of the Jersey Devil. Urban legends, such as that of the Jersey Devil, not only reflect isolated events but also reveal much about collective psychology and the social context in which they originate. These stories thrive because they touch on fundamental aspects of the human experience, such as fear, curiosity, and the need for explanations of the unknown. Psychology plays a central role in the creation and perpetuation of these narratives. In situations of uncertainty or danger, the human brain tends to interpret ambiguous stimuli in ways that reinforce pre-existing fears. In Pine Barrens, a remote and seemingly inhospitable place, this predisposition is amplified. When people hear inexplicable sounds or see unusual shapes, their minds may connect these events to what they've already heard about the Jersey Devil, further solidifying belief in the legend. From a sociological perspective, these stories serve as a means to strengthen community bonds. Reporting a sighting or discussing the mysteries of Pine Barrens creates a sense of belonging and regional identity. Additionally, legends often function as warnings or explanations for behavior, helping communities navigate environments that may be dangerous. In the case of the Jersey Devil, the creature might have served as a metaphor for the real dangers of the forest or even as a way to solidify social norms around the unknown. Urban legends also gain strength because they have universal appeal. The fear of the unknown is something that transcends cultures, which helps stories like that of the Jersey Devil spread and become global phenomena. Understanding this intersection of psychology and sociology helps us see these stories as more than just entertainment. They are mirrors of our own humanity. In the next chapter, we will explore how cryptozoology blends science and folklore to explore the mystery and inspire the pursuit of the unknown. Cryptozoology, often considered a pseudoscience, occupies a fascinating space between folklore and scientific investigation. This field is dedicated to studying creatures whose existence has not been confirmed by conventional science, such as Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, and, of course, the Jersey Devil. Despite frequent criticism, cryptozoology plays a unique role in exploring the boundaries of what we know about the natural world and challenging us to question our perceptions of reality. The interest in the Jersey Devil within cryptozoology stems from its unique description and the numerous witnesses over the centuries. Cryptozoological researchers attempt to document reports, analyze footprints, and investigate possible natural explanations for the phenomenon. Some suggest that the creature could be an unknown species, while others view it as a classic example of how folklore and local stories shape our interpretations of nature. Although traditional science often rejects these approaches, there are times when surprising zoological discoveries reinforce the argument for cryptozoology. Animals like the coelacanth, a prehistoric fish considered extinct for millions of years until being rediscovered in 1938, show that the natural world still holds mysteries. However, it is important to remember that the lack of concrete evidence keeps the Jersey Devil within the realm of legend. Cryptozoology also highlights the cultural impact of legendary creatures. The search for the Jersey Devil is not only an attempt to discover a new species but also to preserve the rich tapestry of stories that shape the identity of local communities. Movies, books, and events based on this legend not only perpetuate its mystery but also encourage tourism and fuel the collective imagination. This interaction between science, folklore, and popular culture transforms the Jersey Devil into more than just a mythical creature. It becomes a symbol of our eternal curiosity and the desire to explore the unknown. In the next chapter, we will examine how this figure transcended its regional origins to become an icon of modern popular culture. The Jersey Devil has transcended the limits of the Pine Barrens forests to become a widely recognized cultural icon. The creature appears in movies, television shows, video games, and even sports teams, solidifying its position as a legendary figure that spans generations and borders. One of the most notable forms of its popularity is in the name of the New Jersey Devils hockey team, a choice that directly honors local folklore. This decision not only brought visibility to the myth but also turned it into a symbol of regional identity. The people of New Jersey embraced the Jersey Devil as part of their history, even if symbolically. In the media, the Jersey Devil is frequently explored in works that mix mystery, horror, and science fiction. Episodes of famous series such as The X-Files brought the creature into the mainstream, introducing its legend to global audiences. Documentaries and reality shows dedicated to investigating paranormal phenomena, such as Monster Quest, have also delved into the mystery of the creature, fueling public fascination with unexplained stories. Additionally, the Jersey Devil has inspired numerous horror books and films. Authors and filmmakers often use its figure as a metaphor for the fear of the unknown, further expanding the reach of the legend. Video games and RPGs have also adopted the creature, allowing players to face or unravel its mystery in fictional worlds. This presence in popular culture not only keeps the legend alive but also constantly reinvents it, ensuring that it remains relevant in different cultural contexts. In the final chapter, we will discuss the lasting legacy of the Jersey Devil and how it continues to intrigue and inspire new generations. Conclusion: the lasting legacy of the Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil remains one of the most intriguing mysteries in American culture. Its story, which began as a local tale among the communities of the Pine Barrens, has evolved into a global phenomenon that blends folklore, psychology, science, and popular culture. This legacy is a testament to how urban legends have the power to transcend generations, adapting and reinventing themselves as they are told and reinterpreted. More than just a mythical creature, the Jersey Devil represents the human fascination with the unknown. It reminds us that even in an increasingly technological and scientifically mapped world, there is still room for mystery and imagination. Its impact goes beyond the initial fear or curiosity its legend sparks. It stimulates debates, inspires quests for knowledge, and invites us to question the boundaries between the real and the imagined. The legacy of the Jersey Devil is also intrinsically linked to the communities that keep it alive. It is a symbol of cultural identity, a source of regional pride, and at the same time, a bridge for global conversations about the coexistence of science and myth. Its presence in books, films, sports, and even tourism events demonstrates how a local legend can transform into a shared heritage for all. Ultimately, the Jersey Devil challenges us to look beyond concrete evidence and consider the many factors, historical, social, and psychological, that bring the stories we tell to life. It invites us to embrace both scientific curiosity and the magic of folklore, reminding us that at the heart of every mystery is the human desire to explore, understand, and dream.